The more I make music in Bitwig, the more this little device here becomes my favorite thing. If it was just one knob right here in the middle, it wouldn't be anything. The fact that it has a midst knob and a grain knob makes it crazy. My name's Signal, and we'll jump into it. First off, here's a phrase. And I thought this looked fun. I made it. What's happening with this is the button slams down on the threshold, and then the random modifier is actually modifying the button. So with this amount knob, I can actually limit the amount of randomness until it's under 0.5, and then it's not going to hit the button at all. And then as I go over 0.5, it's going to start hitting it more and more. And I have it on 16th notes. So there's two different times you might consider pitch shifting. You have these microtonal expressions that are kind of like vibrato or bends. They might come more in the middle of a melody when you're not trying to push things around as much as you're just trying to add a little accent. And then you can do these big pitch shifts, and usually those come at the end of phrases. Now, the size of the pitch shift is going to be incredibly relative to the power that you want to put behind it. So you don't have to do this for very long before you have an element that you just want to like pitch shift up and out or down and out. Or maybe you're changing phrases and you want to shift an element up an octave into the next lead, but you want to do it in a different fashion than what you've already used for like the past 16 bars. That's what's going to make it an interesting transition. So there's nothing wrong with coming in here and just doing some fancy pitch shifting. It's the easiest way, the smartest way sometimes. Maybe you don't want to consolidate your clips. Maybe you're like this on min break and it's in repitch mode. I can't stretch it or pitch shift it from inside of the clip because of that. It doesn't respond. This snare I changed into cyclic, and that's how I can get a retro sound from the stretching and the pitch shifting. It sounds good, but maybe I want more texture from it, right? That's when I'd come over here and grab this pitch shifter. Okay, no pitch shifter. This midst knob allows us to fade in a second voice. I'm up an octave on the pitch shift. Two voices. Cool, right? Then we have this grain knob. Let me just play one pitch shift all the way up and move the grain knob. Boom, 100% an octave up. I love that. So you can do a lot of variation by, say, rotate the grains up like that. Actually, I want to do that the other way around. I want a higher grain speed with a higher pitch. I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to bring this pitch down really fast, and it's quicker than the grain, but not like halfway, like something like that. Let's bring it down to a fifth, which would be negative sits. Cool. And then you can get fancy with the midst knob, but I'm just going to plant it somewhere. You know what if I mix it in? I might just mix it in, like something like this. I don't like what the grain rate's doing. I want it to be more lo-fi. I like that. Yeah. See? That's a lot of variation for just 3 knobs. And that's without any modulators. Right here, you could just duplicate this clip. So the generative modulation I have routed into audio 5. I'm just going to record it. This is the same snare sample that I've been playing, just stretched a little bit like everything else. Let's speed up the LFO a little bit. So I actually have this set up to give me more variation over the length of a bar. So if I speed up this LFO like that, listen to all those snares. Now I can just come in here, kill that input, mute that, and find a snare I like. Oh, you can see how I have a short snare hit here if you make jungle music. It's turned down, but it's the same snare that's stretched. It's like, it gives it some body. Let's try. Oh, yeah, that's my shit. And this is just like one snare sample. You can do anything with this. I mean, what if we took a pitch shifter, grouped it, made 3 of them, up an octave, up a fifth. Well, you can actually grab the decimal and just move it smoothly. Kill the grain there. Speed that one up. I'll mix a little bit out, but go down an octave, so like that. Yeah. Try to get some waggle out of it with this envelope follower. You know, things like this could benefit from like a filter before you're done. So high pass, low pass, that's usually a decision you have to make. You know, give it some presence where it's a little bit lower with some resonance, but let the resonance turn itself down like that. Too much too soon. And you can see as the pitch shifting effect starts to get stronger in nature, it's like we kind of want to make it longer because like that feels like it should have some delay at least. Yeah, see? It sounds good. That sounds better, I won't lie. Could clean it up a little bit. It's better. You can see how like the mere simplicity of this device, but like the variables it offers allows you to do a lot with your sounds from the very start. Like this is 3 pitch shifters, some dynamic EQing, a moving filter, some delay, a compressor, and some distortion at the end of it all. And I did that like really fast. You can make it generative like this. And then let it hit a second time. Nice. Or you could just control it with some automation. I still use pitch shifting from the clip, the MIDI clip, or the audio clip, especially because the pitch shifter is distracting if you have a lot of fun with it. But as I said, it also solves problems like now you don't have to consolidate. You can leave the mids at 100%, and it's just like controlling it from inside the clip. Okay, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. I love seeing those subscribers. There's more to come.